pet with two memories. I adopted the cat because I felt sorry for her. She'd belonged to a guy who died in a car crash just outside of town. No family, no one to take her. Animal control said she'd been waiting in a cage for almost a month, and if no one took her soon, well, you know how that ends. So I brought her home. Small, gray, green-eyed. Pretty quiet. No name tag, just an old collar with a worn brass buckle. I named her Echo. At first, everything was fine. She kept to herself. Ate, slept, stared at the walls like cats do. But then weird things started happening. The first time was when I dropped a coffee mug. It shattered, and I shouted. Just startled myself. Echo jumped, bolted into the hallway, and hid under the coat rack. But what got me was how she reacted. Not scared exactly. It was like she expected something worse to come next. I crouched down and tried to call her out, and she was just frozen, ears flat, not blinking. That night, she didn't eat. Next day, she was back to normal. Then, there was the chair. I have this old recliner I never sit in. It's ugly, kind of smells like dust. One morning I walked past and saw Echo curled up in it. Nothing weird, but she was staring at the TV. It was off. Her tail was twitching, like she was watching something. A couple nights later, I heard a voice. I thought it was the radio, but it was faint, almost like someone talking through a wall. Come over here. I froze. It was maybe 3 a.m. I lived alone. I got up, checked the apartment. Nothing. Echo was sitting in the hallway, staring at me. Didn't move. Didn't blink. Next night, same thing. But this time, the voice was clearer. Come over here, just for a second. It wasn't loud. It wasn't threatening. But the voice, it sounded like someone trying to sound human. I set up my phone to record. The next morning, I played it back. It was a man's voice. Soft, calm. Come on, you're so close now. Echo was right next to the phone the whole time. And the voice, it wasn't mine. I showed it to a friend who used to know the guy who owned the cat before. She went pale. That's him. I asked if he had a brother or something. She said no. He lived alone, always had. Said weird stuff sometimes, like he thought the cat could understand full sentences, claimed she once warned him not to go out. That kind of thing. That's when I checked the collar. Tucked in behind the buckle was a tiny folded piece of paper. A message. To the next one. That's it. Nothing else. What the hell does that mean? Next owner? Next victim? The next night, I moved the chair into storage. Thought maybe it had something to do with that. Echo stared at the empty spot where it had been. Sat there for hours. Then she meowed, but it wasn't a meow. It was a word. Stay. I didn't sleep. I tried to ignore it all. Block it out. Pretend she was just a weird cat with an old owner who made her act strange. Until last week. I woke up on the floor. Cold. Disoriented. Like I'd blacked out. The TV was on. Static. Echo was sitting on my chest. Staring at me. Then she whispered, "Now you know." I don't know what she meant. I don't know what's in her, or what got passed on. But some nights, I catch myself staring at the wall with her, like I'm waiting for something. Something I can almost hear, or maybe remember. The apartment that sold itself. It started with an email. Thanks for listing your property. Your apartment is now live on our site. I thought it was spam. Junk. One of those phishing scams that slip through filters. But it had my address. My actual address. Unit number, ZIP code, The whole thing. I never listed it. I rent. I'm not even the owner. I ignored it. Next morning, a woman buzzed my intercom. "Hi, I'm here for the showing." Showing? The 2-bedroom unit. This is 4B, right? It is. I told her there was a mistake. She looked disappointed, then confused. The listing says it's available immediately, and there's a walkthrough scheduled at noon. She showed me her phone. It had pictures of my place, my couch, my kitchen, even my toothbrush by the sink. I slammed the door. First call, my landlord. He had no idea what I was talking about. Second call, the listing company. They claimed I'd uploaded everything myself from a verified account. Which email did it come from? They gave me mine, the one I use every day. I checked my sent folder. Nothing. I changed every password I had. That should have been the end of it. But it got worse. 2 more people came by the next day. One had a clipboard. The other started measuring the hallway with one of those laser things. "You need to leave," I told them. "We were told current tenants might still be present," one of them said. "They called me the tenant, not the owner." I went back to the listing site, found the page. Charming top-floor apartment with natural light and flexible layout. Move-in ready. Photos of my bedroom, my fridge magnets, even my shoes. There was a floor plan too, with my name scratched out and replaced with vacant. I filed a complaint. They said the unit was already under contract. With who? That information's restricted to account holders. I'm the account holder. They said no. I was listed as a former occupant, a previous user. I printed everything, took screenshots, called the police. The officer who came by was polite but skeptical. "So, no break-ins? Nothing stolen? Number just strangers trying to move into my place." He raised an eyebrow. "And your lease is current?" I pulled it out. He looked it over, then frowned. "It's not valid." "What do you mean?" "This lease ends last year, and it's unsigned." "That's not possible. I signed this in person." No initials, no timestamp, no file metadata. He left, said he'd look into it. Never heard back. Next day, I came home from work and found a key in my mailbox. Attached was a note. "Welcome home." It wasn't my handwriting, and it wasn't addressed to me. Same apartment number, different name. I called the landlord again. This time, he told me, calmly, that I was no longer on file. "But I've paid rent every month. You've cashed my checks." "We have no record of payment under your name." I sent screenshots, receipts, bank statements. He replied with one line. "You are no longer associated with this unit." I checked my address blank. I tried updating it. The form glitched, wouldn't save. I went back to the listing site. My apartment was marked sold. New resident moving in, 2 days. I called, begged, demanded they cancel it. They said, "You are listed as the previous tenant. Legal ownership has transferred." Transferred to who? "The system doesn't recognize your ID." I tried sleeping at a friend's place. When I came back to grab my things, the lock didn't work. A young couple stood at the door. "Can we help you?" "This is my place." They looked at each other. "Not anymore." I called the number on the listing. Got a recorded message. "This property has been successfully reassigned. If you are a former resident, please consult the archive." I don't know what the archive is, but I do know I can't find any legal document tying me to that apartment anymore. It's like I was never there. The photos? Gone. The rent payments? Missing. My name? Erased. And now, I check the listings every day, just to make sure nothing else of mine is up for sale. The offline friend. It started like any other online friendship. Late nights, same server, same game. Some post-apocalyptic co-op thing where half the fun was talking while trying not to die. I don't even remember when I first noticed him. His name was just Joey. No clan tag, no numbers, just that. Clean. Old school. He was good, like really good, but not flashy. And funny in that low-effort, deadpan way. We'd joke around, vent about work, compare playlists while looting ruins. He had this voice. Laid back but sharp, like he was always smiling a little when he talked. We played almost every night for maybe 2 months straight. Then, one night, mid-mission, he said something weird. "You know, I've seen you before." I laughed. "What, like on a stream or something?" Number, I mean in real life. Silence. "When?" "Hard to explain. Don't worry about it." I did worry. That same night, I went to check his profile. Just out of curiosity, it wouldn't load. Thought it was a glitch. I tried again through the friends list. Nothing. I searched the player ID. Got a message back. "This user does not exist." We had dozens of matches logged together, chat history, voice messages. But when I opened the game logs, no Joey. Every chat said unknown. Every voice clip was gone. I contacted support, told them the ID, the match timestamps, the servers. Their response: that user was permanently banned 3 years ago. No recent activity found. I replied, "That's not possible. He was online yesterday. We talk almost every night." They answered, "That account has been inactive since 2020. Please check your system clock or reinstall." I asked friends who sometimes joined our sessions. None of them remembered him. Wasn't it just us running duos? Number, it wasn't. He was there. The next night, he logged on again. Just appeared on my list. Same name, no status, no avatar. "Hey," he said. "You looked me up." "What is this? Who are you?" Long pause. "Funny how you ask now. You never questioned any of it before." "Because I thought you were real." "I am. Just not where you are." I started recording the screen. Video, audio, everything. But nothing saved. The file's corrupted. Every time. I tried to screenshot the chat. System froze. Eventually I stopped trying. Just talked. He told me about places I hadn't been since childhood. A campground with a broken vending machine. A playground with blue metal swings. Things I'd forgotten until he mentioned them. "How do you know this?" "Because I was there. Or nearby." One night I snapped. "You're just messing with me. You're fake. Someone playing a trick." Joey said, "I thought you'd figured it out. I'm not the one who got erased." "What?" "Look around. Your texts still being read? Your social accounts still active? Try logging into your old email." He was right. My email said, "Session expired. Account not recognized." My socials were blank. No posts. Just default avatars. I messaged old friends. No reply. I called my sister. Number not in service. "You feel it now, don't you?" Joey said. "The weight, the static at the edge of things." "What are you?" "I'm what's left. I don't log in much anymore, but he's always online." Joey, waiting. And every time I scroll past his name, the little message under it still says, "You're the one who disappeared."